Hi, third grade, and welcome to Module 4, Lesson 1. We're starting a new unit, and it's on area. So right here is our name, so make sure you write your name at the top. You're going to do this multiplication on your own. It's not timed or anything, but just make sure you do all of this on your own. I'm not going to do any of the multiplication with us because we're going to move right into the questions. Now we're talking about area today, and it's how much space is inside of an object, how much space it takes up. So for this, it asks how many triangles will it take to cover the shape. Now, normally I give you the actual triangles to try this out with, but we don't have that luxury this year, so we're gonna kind of sketch it in. So I did my first one. Now notice there's a pattern. Point up, point down, point up, point down. So this one's gonna be point up. And I'm gonna kind of keep them all exactly the same. So it's kind of sketched out. I would do this with a pencil, but I'm doing it with pen because it's easier to see the pen when I'm doing it here. So this one, if this one's point up, this one is going to also be point up. And kind of connect those dots. See, there's a dot right like almost where those pieces are. And then I'm gonna just keep going like this to kind of make it all seem that. So that's as many triangles as I can fit. So now I need to count the triangles on the top and the bottom, all of them, the white ones and the shaded ones, and right here, the total number of triangles. So how many total triangles are on that shape? So I'm gonna let you write that down right now. And if I went too fast, make sure you remember you can pause it at any time. So how many triangles will it take to cover the shape? So up here I have 3, and I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. Well, this kind of, see how the point is in? So I'm gonna kind of shade this in so that point's coming out. Shade that in so that point's coming out. So I'm meeting those angles best I can. So I shaded that in. I don't think I can fit any more triangles. They have to be the exact same size no matter what. So I want you to count this to talk about the area of triangles. How many areas will cover up this shape? So you're gonna write how many triangles that is all together. I'm gonna leave that alone and let you do that. So now we already have this shape done for us. So I want you to count the squares here because that'll give us the area of this rectangle. So count the entire amount of squares. So how many squares make up this rectangle? And that will be the area of this shape. So count the number of squares here. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky because it says, do the shapes have the same area? Explain how you know. Well, this one is how many squares are in this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one has 6 squares. And this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares. So is their area the same? Yes or no? Well, no, because one shape is larger or takes up more area than the other. Now, this one has 6 squares and this has 5 squares. That's why their area is different. This is the larger one because it has 6 squares, so it has more area than the other. So this is use the read, draw, write process to solve. Christopher has 8 triangles. How many sides are there in all? I need read, draw, write. So I read it, but I'm gonna do it again. Read, draw, write. So I do need to have a picture over here. So Christopher has 8 triangles. How many sides are there in all? So I'm gonna draw 8 triangles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how many sides are on one triangle? 3. So I'm gonna leave this part up to you. I need an equation here. So you can either write an addition or there's another way you can write it besides addition. I want an equation. That means it's 2 numbers and a math operation and an answer. So down here, I want 2 numbers, a math operation, and an answer for the total number of sides. So I've given you part of this. We know that there are 8 triangles. We know that one triangle has 3 sides. So how many total sides will there be? I'm gonna leave this to you. Again, don't forget, do the top part. Make sure you do the top part. And also, I really do want to have this on Monday, January 11th, turned in with your school to home folder. If you can, please. All right, thank you, third grade, and have a great day.